These are the 5 prison habits that really changed my life. 7 years of prison, 7 years of addiction. I shook back in prison, and this is how I did it. Number 1 was obviously fitness. That's a big thing in prison, but guess what? I was one of the best high school athletes in the state of Alaska. I didn't work out once. I never tried to get stronger, never tried to get faster, never tried to get better. Finally got into it when I was in prison, and guess what? When you got a good physique, it's the purest form of confidence. I still remember that first time I looked in that mirror and I seen that six-pack coming. I said, damn, bro, hard work is literally paying off. Number 2, reading books. Did you know? Imagine this. After I left high school at 18, I didn't read a single book till I was in prison for the last time. Not one. So guess what I was doing that entire time I was running around the streets? I was getting dumber and dumber. Never try to teach myself nothing, never learn nothing. Those books, that was actually my first step. I started learning how to be a better person. How about that? A self-help book had the power to help myself. That was crazy. Number 3, waking up early. This was a major key to success because while everybody's sleeping, I was up meditating, praying, journaling. I've already been up for an hour. People still wiping out the crust out of their eyes, trying to get their life together. Waking up early is one of the biggest advantages that you can have because most people just ain't gonna do it. And while people are still trying to wake their game up, you already been up for a couple hours. Already hit the gym, already journaled, already read a page of a book, read the Bible, hit the ground running. Number 4, journaling. For me, this was a real transformational tool because I got my thoughts out of my mind, which was eating me alive at the time, and out onto paper. I did so many retrospective journal entries. I used to break down every reason I used to take L's and fail. I used to break them down. I used to write a page on each one. Lazy, pessimistic, do a live autopsy on my brain and my past of why I was such a failure. And I didn't really know what I was doing. It really helped me clear my mind and get out of my head. It was really good for my mental health, for real. Best thing about journaling, guess what? It really don't cost nothing but $1. Number 5, dedicated learning. So on top of reading self-help books, working out, journaling, I started doing something else. I started learning. So my plan when I was in prison was to get out and be an electrician. So every day I would study for an hour an electrician handbook. I also wanted to learn Spanish. So every day for 30 minutes I would try to learn Spanish. I failed. It's okay. When I got back into the electrician apprenticeship in prison and I knew what I was doing, and then I would walk by all the Mexicans in prison and they would talk Spanish and I could hear them and I knew what they were saying, that gave me so much confidence from me actually putting my mind to something and learning and being able to gain a tangible result from it, of understanding. That is literally getting smarter. I sat down and I started learning and I got smarter. And that was a game changer for me, and I never stopped learning ever since. Those are the 5 prison habits that really changed my life. Fitness, reading, waking up early, journaling. What was the last one? Damn, I just did the last one. Learning. Yes, sir.